guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kristen, and today's video I'm going to be doing my weekly check-in. I haven't done one of these in a while. I thought I would been wanting to bring it back. I've been doing them off camera, still doing them, but I thought I would film it this week. Okay, so we're gonna jump right in. This is my Erin Condren monthly. I use Sarah Marie stickers for the budget kits. In the monthly view, I track these 5 categories: so groceries, eating out, gas, parking, and personal. Since I have not checked in from this first week, and then this second week I didn't do a cash stuffing because I ended up getting sick. So, and then I obviously didn't have any. we're just gonna jump right in, and then I'll talk through it, and yeah. So, okay, let's do this. Let's see. Obviously, I've not filmed one of these in a while, so I'm like, what do I do? Because if I just sit down and do it, I just like bust out the numbers and then move on with my day. Okay, so no spending the first couple of days. This Tuesday, I had pre-ordered a book called Level Up from Rob Dial. He has a podcast called The Mindset Mentor. I love his podcast. He wrote a book, and I pre-ordered it back like a few months ago, but it didn't charge me until it was released, which was the 3rd. So I do have a transaction for personal under that for $11.99. I totally forgot that I had purchased it. And I honestly have not started it yet. I probably should have started it when I was like in bed this last week, this week. But it didn't. Okay, so we're going to check that off. So that's like this light peachy color. And then no other transactions. This is a darker, like kind of a brown color, if you can tell the difference on camera. And then this next Tuesday, I spent $24. Well, David actually spent $24 at Target. He went to get me some medicine and a test, a virus test, you know, that one test. And then also some like, what did I ask for? Oh, like soup and stuff. So he went and picked up my order from that, and it was a roughly $24. I just rounded up because he actually just paid for it, and then I just gave him some cash. So that was $24. And so I've spent a total of $35.99 so far for the first couple weeks in my personal. So $35.99. I did budget only $50 this month. So if I subtract $35.99 from 50, that leaves me with $14.01 remaining for my personal. And I'm not gonna put anything in the first week. I'm just gonna combine it all. Okay, so moving on, this like lighter blue color, this is gonna be my groceries for this month. And this day I think I needed some tart cherry juice, so at night I do tart cherry juice as well with some magnesium, and then I kind of dilute it with a little bit of water. And I like there's one at Whole Foods that I get, but it's like $12. Yes, it's expensive, but it's tasty and it's not from concentrate. And so, yeah. And then I also picked up like some berries and some other things like that. And then Thursday, went to Trader Joe's, just got a couple things. And that was probably just my portion too. So just picked up a small amount of things. Not much spending this day. And then this day, David actually went to Trader Joe's. And my portion of that, when it was all said and done, was $28.54. So that's a total of $80.55 for the 2 weeks, which isn't bad for 2 weeks. And then I budget $350 every month. Subtract $80.55, so that leaves me with $2 $69.45. That is plenty of money for the rest of the month. If I divide by 2, let's see how many, 1, 2, 3, 2.5, weeks left. That's about $135 each week. I do know that we probably will go to Costco in the next week or so. So probably see some type of transaction for that, but doing pretty good, I feel, so far. I also was just like out, just like eating soup. I mean, I probably could have pulled some of that money and put it towards my groceries because he got me quite a few cans of soup. So, anyways, this brown color. So next is this day, and this is going to be my gas for the month. So this brown color, and I spent $14.20. I think I just put enough to like get me to work and then come home. And then Thursdays I usually am off, so that's usually like my errands day. But I guess I was okay with gas until Saturday when I filled up my tank, and that was $58.53. Whoops. So that's a total of $72.73. And I budget $200 a month, and I spent $72.73, so that leaves me with $127.27 remaining. I do have, I'm going to see Les Mis this weekend. I'll be in Sacramento, so I will be traveling. I was actually supposed to go this weekend, but because I got sick, I ended up not going, and so I guess that has helped my gas budget. Unfortunately, I was really looking forward to that, but yeah. Okay, so next, this day is this color. If you can tell the difference, it's like kind of more aqua-y. Or is this one more aqua-y? I don't know. But this is like kind of like this color. So it's a little bit more deeper of a blue. That's going to be my eating out for the month. And this day while I was out running errands, I stopped and I actually had a chiropractor appointment this morning. And I didn't prepare a breakfast to eat before I left. And I usually go about 9, but I also work out in the morning. And so I just like ran out of the house to make my appointment. And I was starving afterwards, and so I stopped at this acai place and got an acai bowl, and it was delicious. I'm pretty sure I also lost like one headphone or AirPod. You get like the 2, and I always keep one in, but that day I had 2 in, and then I took one out, I think while I was eating the acai bowl because I ate it there. And I lost it. So I called them and they said they didn't have it, but yeah, I think I like set it down somewhere, or maybe it fell on the ground, who knows. But yeah, that was really delicious. And then on this day after work, we went to a friend's house to watch the 49er game. David was already there, but I met up with them. They were barbecuing. I'm vegan. I don't eat meat, so he's like, pick something up for yourself. I didn't feel like cooking because I totally could have like grilled something up, but I was just so tired from work that I just picked up Panda Express, and I spent $11.32, and it was okay. I don't know, it's not my favorite, but it was just like there on the way, like close to our friend's house. So definitely convenient, but I was really looking forward to like hoping that they had I think they do Beyond Meat, like orange chicken. So obviously it's like a vegan version of the orange chicken, but they didn't have it at this location. I have had it in the past, but it's been a really long time. And obviously like Panda Express is not something that I eat often. Okay, so this other transaction is going to be fast track. I don't keep track of that from week to week. I just make sure that I see it in my monthly view just to see where it's come out. I also loaded $25 to my app for my laundry. And then I also got a bag of Shakeology. It is a supplement protein meal replacement shake that I do drink, and I re-upped on that. It's been a couple months since I've gotten that. And I think just being sick and everything, I was like, I need those vitamins and everything and the nutrients that come in it. So, oh, I forgot to do my eating out. So there's that. So I budgeted $100 for eating out, and I spent $25.12. So that leaves me with $74.88. I honestly have no plans besides we are gonna go to a dinner after the play. Other than that, though, there's nothing else going on. So we should be good for eating out. Oh, and as well as like parking. I have not spent any money on parking. And if you've been following me for a while, you guys know parking is kind of ridiculous where I work, especially during baseball. Baseball's over now for the Giants. But I still work in the city. There's still parking on the street where I have to pay for meter parking. But I've actually been lucking out. And the few shifts I worked this week, I parked in like where us managers can park. And even if I'm not managing, the owner totally doesn't care. So I've been looking out with that. And then this week I was sick. I think I only worked Monday, and same thing, I parked for free. So really loving that I'm not spending any kind of money on parking. I did drop it down to only $100 this month just because of that, because I knew like baseball's over, all this other stuff. So I'm just really excited that I haven't even spent any money. Okay, so that is my variable spending. I only have one transaction come through for my sinking funds, and that is $19 from Bentley's envelope. I did buy him a log of food. So I'm actually going to zoom out. I'm going to pull some money out of my envelope so I can pay myself back. And then that will be it. So I will be right back. Okay, so I don't think I have this amount in like my grocery envelope, but I'm just gonna pull whatever I have. If you've been following me for a while, you guys know the routine. This is my budget. These categories, I set a budget, and this is basically like setting a goal of like me wanting to stay within this limit each month. If I go over, it happens. I reevaluate at the end of the month, see what was wrong, what happened, whatever. If I'm under, awesome, even better. But I do stuff a little bit of money into these envelopes. It isn't the same amount as like, say I, did $350 divided by 4. I should be stuffing like $90 into my grocery envelope. I typically don't spend that much money every week. I usually spend about $50, maybe $60. So I usually only stuff $60 week to week. But again, as long as I'm staying within my monthly budget for these categories, that's really all I care about. I do have money in my checking account. Like I get paid bi-weekly. The cash that I stuff is my credit and cash tips that I get from work. So I do get paid bi-weekly in a paycheck too. So I got money in the bank. It's just how I do it. It's what works for me. Yeah, so I thought I would just explain that. And then gas, 73, 20, 40, 60, 80. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pull all of this because I kind of had some stuff roll over. Hold on. Let me see what else I got here. Personal, eating out, I don't really stuff. Like, unless I know I have something coming up, I'll stuff it. And then the rest is bills and stuff. Maybe I'll just pull, I don't know. I don't have change. Let's see if we get some change from Bentley. And then I'll pull some money. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my sinking funds. And yeah, I didn't have any kind of transaction go through. Or not a lot. I did have one transaction, I should say. And that's Bentley Boy. And I spent 19. Well, crapola. I wonder if, I think I'm just going to pull a 20. I'm just going to pull a 20 and change this. $20. That's sloppy. 20. Okay, 20. Do I want 10s? I think I'm going to pull a 20. Perfect. That way, because like these envelopes, I want them to be like squared up. So what's in these envelopes is really what I want to spend. If like, say I have my eye on like a new shirt or pants or whatever, I will save up money in my clothing envelope to cover that purchase. I'm not going to buy it and then use my buffer. On the occasional, rare occasion, like say something happens in like my car or something like that, like I have money in my savings and in my buffer, I can pay for it. But I prefer to have like this amount in here is what I would spend. Like say I wanted to go get a massage and I only have $55. I wouldn't go get a massage until I had the enough money saved up that I know is going to cover my massage plus my tip. Like, that's just how I do it. The thing with budgeting is it's so awesome because everyone does it so differently, and you just got to kind of figure out what works for you, your family, your lifestyle, your whole situation that you got going on. Okay, so 73, 20, 40, 60, 80. I guess it's only $7. Maybe I will make change. I'm going to pull this and then I will probably make change for a 20 off camera because I do have, let's see. I've got some change sitting here. Let me just do it really quick. I have some money sitting here, so this is gonna have to do. So let's see. Wait, did I already? Oh, that's the 20, 40, 60, and then that's Bentley's 20. Okay, 80, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 172. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep $10 in my gas envelope. I'll probably stuff like 50 this coming week, and then that'll cover for the weekend that I'm going away. Will be solid. But that why did I do that? All right, guys, I am gonna go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry I was like a little all over the place. I'm trying to get back into the routine of filming again after being like sick and out of it for the last week. And yeah, also now that I have a little bit more time now that baseball's over. So be on the lookout for other budget related content, weekly cash stuffings, all that fun stuff. If you aren't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe, and I will see you guys in a video real soon.